A very good afternoon, viewers, and welcome back once again to this beautiful ground here in Abu Dhabi. We are in Tolerance Oval, where we bring you Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025. Now we are all set and in readiness for match number 2, which is going to be played between Nottinghamashire and South Asian Cricket Academy, which we believe is going to be an absolute crackerjack of a contest. Right, we don't have much time in our hands, so let's head down in the middle where we've got Asghar Khan down with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
Welcome, it's toss time for Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025 match number 2, which is going to be played between Nottinghamshire and South Asian Cricket Academy. I've got the two captains, Joe Clark to my left, and to his left we got Amit Basra, and the match official who's going to officiate is Gavi Botha, the home team captain. Clark, please give it a spin. Heads is the call.
It is heads.
It is heads.
We'll have a bat first, please. No problem. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Please come here.
Yeah.
What you have decided to do?
We're gonna have a bat. I think, I think it's a good decision going into the game.
Yeah. What sort of changes you want to adapt to these conditions after the first game?
I think the pitch is pretty good. So I think just doing the basics right. I think you can get the basics right. I think we'll be in for a good shot.
You got runs. You must be pretty confident, and the rest of the batters need to put their hand up as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I mean, I'm backing the boys. I think cricket's a game where sometimes it's your day, sometimes it isn't. So I'll back the boys to come through.
Well, go well. Give us a good game.
Thank you very much.
Joel lost the toss and fielding first. Your thoughts on looking at the track?
Yeah, it looks like a good wicket. Always good wickets here in Abu Dhabi. But yeah, we were happy to do either. We're happy to have a bowl, and hopefully we can restrict them to a total that we can chase later on.
Playing at your full strength?
No, it's not full strength. We have some slight injuries coming into this trip, and it's an opportunity to give people a go in these sort of games leading into our season.
Go well, Joe. All the best. Give us a good game.
Cheers.
That's the news from the centre. South Asian Cricket Academy, they have won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
Well, thank you very much, Asghar Khan. So the confirmation coming in from the centre, SACA once again. The captain, Amit Basra, lucky winning the toss. And this time he's opted to bat first. Let's quickly have a rundown at the playing 11. Starts off with the two openers who were brilliant in the first game. Arif Shetty, once Jani. Amit Basra, he was magnificent in the first match. Ismail Muhammad, Adil Shafiq, Amir Khan, Manraj Johal, Hassan Mughal, Chinmay Mulapudi, Hamidullah Qadri, and Kam Khanna. So they've made a few changes in their second game. And talking about a very strong starting lineup of Nottinghamshire, starts off with the captain leading from the front is going to be Joe Clark, Jack Haynes, Matthew Montgomery, Leon James, Tom Morris, Samuel King, Liam Patterson-White, Calvin Harrison, Connor McKerr, Robert Lord, and Farhan Ahmed, the right-arm wrist spinner. So we're in for another fascinating contest between two very talented sides, and if team SACA, they need to keep their hopes alive to be qualifying for the next round. This is a very important game for them because unfortunately just an hour ago they have lost their opening game against Somerset. It was a good little fight back coming in, of course, by the captain leading from the front. Amit Basra gave a glimmer of hope. That's the field setup at the moment, and they've opted to take a deep mid-wicket alongside a wideish third man. It's almost towards that deep point region, and also they've opted to have a slip in play. So that's a good aggressive intent straight away shown by team Nottinghamshire. And there you go, the umpire Nadeem Anjum says play. Knocked him over. But what a start for Lord on the very first delivery. He swung that away beautifully, and a very, very unfortunate dismissal, getting an inside edge and chopped it back onto the stumps. It's a dream start, to say the least, for Nottinghamshire. They've picked up Shetty on the first ball of this game, and this has put them at the back foot pretty much early in this game. It's 0 for 1. Well, this is a dream start to say the least for Nottinghamshire on the very first ball of their opening game here in Abu Dhabi. Robert Lord, he's produced a wicket, and good to see now they've got a couple of slips in place. So the captain Joe Clark, he's going all out, and why not? And you've already picked up a wicket on the first ball. In comes Lord once again. Short delivery, nice little back foot punch. And I think it's now the right time to introduce you once again to my co-com. Welcome back, Asghar.
Thank you so much, Awais Ali. What a start for Nottinghamshire, striking in with the first delivery. That's a crucial blow, and that really sets up the morale in the camp.
Oh, absolutely. It's never a pleasant feeling as a batting side you lose a wicket in the very first over, and that too on the very first ball. It just takes all the momentum away from you pretty much early in the contest.
Oh, absolutely. Right on the money, and good captaincy from Joe Clark as well. Having a slip and a wide-ish third slip. So he's attacking with the new ball, and he's looking to make inroads into that middle order.
Yeah, he's keeping things relatively simple at the moment. Robert Lord is perfectly pitching in those right areas. Just like that. Nicely bowled and quick single. Good running, good communication in the end.
Don't need a mix-up at this stage. They already lost a wicket. And quickly off the blocks. Gets off the mark. Fantastic stuff here from Lord. He's hitting that perfect length on this wicket. Tinge of green grass as well. There's always something with the brand new ball.
Yeah, and also talking about Team SACA, they've got depth in their batting, and I think that's one reason they would want to bat first. Yes, I understand if it's the early morning game, that's where there is moisture in the surface, and you do tend to get that early movement as a medium and a fast bowler, but now the sun is beating down onto the surface, and it's a dry surface, it's a hard wicket. Lovely ball, nice little punch, quick single, direct hit. And things would have been interesting.
Good cricket all round. Nice delivery and a nice crisp punch off the back foot. And sharp fielding on the offside. Yeah, opting to bat first is a very good choice. This is the second game of the day on a slightly warm afternoon. The pitch is dry. You want to bat first and you want to put runs on the board.
Yeah, you just need to adapt to situations pretty quickly. And you just need to weather the storm, at least in the first 3 to 4 overs. That's where the ball will swing. It's been cut away beautifully. It's come right off the meat of the bat. And this shot will give him a lot of confidence.
A touch of width there, and he really latched onto that one in style. 6 for 1 after 1.
So an early dent to the top order. Arav Shetty will feel very, very unfortunate to be getting out on the first ball of the match. Nicely clipped away, but brilliant bit of fielding. This is excellent work in the 30-yard circle.
Terrific fielding coming in here from Notts. They're looking sharp in the field. They're already struck with the ball. So looking to make further inroads here. First game of the tournament for them. And it's a perfect time for them to bowl first as well. Get accustomed to the conditions. Look at the pace and the bounce of this pitch, and later on look to chase.
Short delivery. It's been worked away towards the fine leg region for a boundary. Some improvisation coming in by Amir Khan straight away.
That's a very good shot. He knew exactly what he was doing there. Just getting inside the line and using the pace and the bounce to great effect.
Yeah, this is one thing I think the bowlers of Nottinghamshire, they need to realize and learn quickly. It's that kind of a surface where you won't really get extra bounce and extra kick off the surface. It does come into the bat nicely, and you have to be bowling a little fuller in that good length areas, especially with the new ball. Yeah, that's much better and equally well played by Amir Khan.
Yeah, he's looking good here. Length is so crucial on this track, especially on the slower side. If you bowl it halfway down, there's always a lot of opportunity for the batters to wait and place the ball where they like. Not much pace in this track. So the length becomes so important. You got to draw the batter forward on this pitch.
Nicely driven, but can't really find the gap. Oh, what a perfect opportunity for the youngster Amir Khan. Mind you, he was rested in the first game, but now getting an opportunity against one of the best quality bowling attacks back in UK county cricket. Conor McKerr, we know how talented right arm medium pace bowler he is, and does have the knack of picking up those early wickets with the new ball.
Absolutely great opportunity here for the youngster to really showcase his talent. He's looking organized, he's looking focused. He'll be looking to go big here. Worked away on the onside. Straight to square leg just for a single.
He seems to be very strong on the leg side. Anything pitches marginally fuller towards the off and the middle stump, he just shuffles and clips it away towards the mid wicket. This is where he needs to be slightly careful. If Connor gets one to jog in sharply towards him, that's where, and also if he can adjust his length slightly back, that's where I think he will be in for a chance to get an LBW and bowl in his favor.
Oh, absolutely. Ball is still rock hard, 1.5 overs. So if he get his length right, he's in business. Last ball of the second over. This time played away on the offside. A dot ball to finish the second. 11 for 1 after 2 overs.
Well, it's 11 for 1 after 2 overs. There's a strong wind going across to our right to our screens, and I think that should really help Lord swing in back to the left-hander. That's been cut away, but there's protection. Just could not find the desired gap. Well, one thing is quite affirmative that Amir Khan, since the time he's walked in, he hasn't looked edgy or tentative. Every time he's striking the ball, it's coming off from the sweet spot of the bat, and it's really middling. And that should give the youngster a lot of confidence in the center.
Oh, absolutely. He's looked in very good form. Not easy coming into a game before resting one and getting his opportunity. He'll be looking to grab this chance with both hands. So far, he's looked so good. Perhaps he could place the ball a little better and the runs will flow for him. Straying onto the pads, and it's going to be a wide.
Yeah, not the best of deliveries. Just drifting onto the leg side, pitching onto that leg stump, and that prodigious movement he got after the ball pitched. And that should really give him some encouragement, Robert Lord. I'm sure, pretty much optimistic he'll be coming with a lot of confidence. It always is a great feeling as a fast bowler when you come and run and you get a wicket on the very first ball of the game, and that also you get a wicket in a form of bowled. It just really gives you a lot of pleasure in the middle. Oh, that was a nothing shot in the end, just trying to play away from his body, and it was more like a nervous poke.
And no feet whatsoever, just anchor to the crease, neither getting forward nor getting back. Just perfect stuff here from Lord. Just short of a length. Perhaps he can afford to go a yard fuller and invite that drive.
Yeah, when the ball is swinging that much, you have to be a little busy at the crease, unless and until you have got really good hand-eye coordination. Oh, how did that miss the leg stick? Asghar Khan.
I simply don't know how that it missed the stumps, but that was a cracker of a delivery. Look at that. He's playing outside the line, and that one came back sharply. Excellent take by the wicketkeeper as well. He's lucky to survive that wonderful delivery.
Yeah, that exaggerated movement he's getting after the ball is pitching, that is certainly putting a lot of doubts in the mind of the batters in the center. That ball getting big on him. Clearly we can see Johnny is not looking all that comfortable when Robert Lord is operating against him. And I think that's all because he's getting that extra bit of bounce off the wicket.
And he's beaten him a couple of times as well. So the confidence is slightly on the lower side, but he's got to tell himself, get forward, get back quickly, move those feet as an opening batter. You've got to be sharp on your feet and look to get into solid positions and operate from there.
Short delivery. This has been cut away hard, and brilliant bit of fielding because there was 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left the bat.
That was hit very, very hard. Great fielding on the offside. Once again, they looked really sharp in the field. Have a look at that one. Slightly short, and it really gave everything he got. Look at that for an effort.
Yeah, these kind of efforts certainly does uplift the mood in the camp, and so far the men in yellow, they are right on the top. An upper hand on this game pretty early. Beautifully bowled once again. A dot to close out another economical over for Robert Lord. It's 3 gone. SACA are 14 for 1. It's going along well at this stage after 3. These 2 fast bowlers are certainly asking a few questions with the new ball. Beautifully bowled. And this is something which we don't usually see in a T20 game. A fast bowler running in and trying to bowl in the block hole deliveries with the new ball.
But at the same time, it could be a surprising delivery as well for the batters. We don't expect, like you said. So it's a bit of a surprise. Not a bad tactic at times. Just slip in that Yorker early on in the piece. This time he goes length and he looks to cut off the stumps. Tough shot to execute.
Yeah, I think it wasn't the best of shot selections. It was too close to his body. It was marginally short, not all that short. And clearly there is an evidence the moment the bowlers have opted to bang in short to Jani, it just gets into a bit of a tangle and in those awkward little positions.
I think he's just need to clear his head and look to treat the ball on its merit. At the moment, just premeditating a wee bit. Foolish delivery and a quick single, too long on. The opportunity was there for him to get under that one, inside half of the bat.
Yeah, it just seems like Conor McKerr is reading the batter's mind in the middle. He's just mixing up his lens beautifully. The line is precise. The lens, that has been the key so far for Conor McKerr. And he's inching closer to pick up a wicket for his team. So far, Nottinghamshire will be the happier side compared to both.
Oh, absolutely. In a T20 game, 3.3 overs, 15 for 1, you take any day of the week. The bowlers have responded well. Another good delivery. Oh, there was a little hesitation. Shy at the bowlers and...
Well, I think direct hit, and it would have been a close call. It was a good pick up and throw, and there was a bit of confusion in the center, and that's not the first time we are seeing a stutter between these two. So it's better off if they can just have a word with each other after this over ends. Don't want to be losing a wicket at this stage, and that too in a form of run out.
Oh, absolutely. The run rate at the moment is going nowhere. They need to break free here and find a couple of boundaries to get some momentum. Oh, that is an interesting shot. That has gone up in the air and just eluded that fielder at short mid-wicket. And they're coming back for the second. They're asking the question. A desperate dive there from Amir may have saved him.
Well, one thing is for certain, this was a very, very close call. But I think the batter, he's done well. He's put in that hard dive. And let's have a close look at this one. It was quite a risky shot. A lot of risk of element was involved when he was trying to play that ramp shot. Good pick up and throw. And very, very close. But the umpire thought otherwise. And he survives. So another economical over. The boundaries are just difficult to come by. And that's all because these two bowlers, they're just keeping things basic, Asghar.
Not much lateral movement for them, so they're hitting the deck hard here. Perfect length. Just like that. Terrific stuff. 4 overs gone. 17 for 1.
So things are not looking too good at the moment. Oh, that is a glorious looking stroke. How do we emphasize more on that lovely stroke he's played coming down the track?
Wonderful use of the feet. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Just took it on the full. It's just great footwork. It really made the shot. Got to the pitch of the ball and held the pause for the photographers. Terrific blow.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just never tried to hit that too hard. Just the sublime timing coming down the line and meeting perfectly. This is pulled away. Chance and gone. Johnny can't believe his luck. He played a glorious looking stroke down the ground, and this time he's found the fielder.
Even that shot was struck nicely, but unfortunately there was one man back at square leg and he's picked out that man. Unfortunate way to go here for Johnny, who is beginning to look good. SACA, they lose another wicket, 23 for 2.
It's the captain, Amrit Basra, once again walks in a situation where his team is under a bit of trouble. 2 early wickets and not many runs on the board. Robert Lord is bowling some excellent lines at the moment, but the commentator's curse has just gotten into him.
That's an afternoon gift on leg stump. Happy days for Amit Basra. He's been in good form. He won't miss out on half volleys such as this on leg stump. Clipped away nicely. Neatly done from the captain.
Yeah, a man walking in with a lot of confidence. Who can forget his glorious little knock of 56 in the last game, and was certainly giving a lot of hopes to his team to get over the line, and that is an absolute ripper and almost passing through the gate.
Got back to that business length where he's bowled so often this afternoon, hitting that corridor of uncertainty around off stump, just hitting the wicket hard, getting a little bit of movement either way.
Yeah, exciting stuff to watch in this over. I think each and every delivery has been an event. A 6, a wicket, boundary, and this last delivery where almost he picked up a wicket. Cut away in full control and will get only a single. So now this is where once again the captain Amrit Basra will have to step in and rebuild and do the stitch-up work. His services once again are definitely required.
Well, once again he will have to stand tall and lead from the front. That's why it's so important for the captain to lead by example, and that really inspire the rest of the order. It runs at the top of the order. Amir is looking good. Big shot and gets beaten. 5 overs done, 28 for 2.
So we're going to see spin for the first time in this match, and it's going to be the youngster Farhan Ahmed. Another exciting prospect, an excellent prospect for the future. Of course, has played for the England under-19 as well. So let's see what he has in store for us. Jack Leach in the first match, we saw him turning the ball. Let's see if Farhan can get some turn. And straight away, improvisation. Good delivery to start off.
Nice loop. Families and friends out there backing their boys, backing their teams. It's just great to see. Lovely afternoon here at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Good start from Farhan.
Beautifully bowled. You don't really see much bowlers, finger spinners, if we talk about them specifically, coming around the wicket straight away. So I haven't seen much of this youngster Farhan Ahmed, but you can see Asghar Khan, if you just notice his action and his run-up, it's so swift and smooth. And then that release and that finish, and now what he does, he picks up a wicket. This is brilliant stuff from the youngster. I was just praising on about his action, about his flow, about his rhythm, and he delivers straight away.
Extra bit of bounce because of that overspin on the ball. Like you mentioned, he's got a beautiful action and he's imparting a lot of revs on the ball. Nice catch. SACA really struggling now. 28 for 3.
Well, things aren't looking too bright at the moment for Team SACA. Losing 3 wickets in the power play is never good signs, and the youngster, Farhan, creating magic straight away. Coming around the wicket, trying to create an angle. And I think he's got that other one as well, which will just hold its line and go straighter.
Absolutely. He's bowling a wonderful teasing length as well, getting that overspin, getting that bounce as well. Good prospect, right on the money.
Yeah, these length is so tight for Farhan Ahmed. He's not letting the batter free his arms. Excellent stuff to witness. It's very attacking field setup. The 30-yard fielders, they're taking the start from the circle and ensuring they negate any quick singles on offer. It's just getting tougher and tougher for Team SACA. Lovely delivery. This might just be a wicket maiden. Well, it is brilliant stuff, and what a way to close out the power play. 6 gone, 28 for 3. It's going to be the new bowler, Calvin Harrison. Another spinner being introduced from the pavilion end. The last over for Farhan Ahmed, making things very, very difficult for the batters in the center. Picks up an important wicket. Swept away and swept away fine. But once again, he's done extremely well. That's got to be out. That's got to be out. Yes, it is. It's disaster, to say the least, for Team SACA. They're just falling like pack of cards now, and the 4th wicket has gone down. Swept away, and there was a lot of miscommunication between the two. Good pick up and throw. Excellent collection from the keeper, and yeah, he was struggling. And this is a big, big moment in the game. Yeah. There's the evidence. The umpire, of course, he has given it out in field. So it's just not looking too good for Team SACA. And on the other end, Nottinghamshire, they'll believe they've got a real chance to try to bundle them out and ensure they don't go out to play all these 20 overs. It's 28 for 4. The last wicket going down, Amir Khan, he was looking quite comfortable compared to his other teammates, but then he will be distraught and dejected with himself. There was never a 2 there. Oh, hint of turn. And once again, miscommunication. I think they just need to have a word with each other. Because when you know that you've lost 4 wickets and we're just in the 7th over, it's trouble times. So they are in a desperate need of a partnership, and also they need to ensure they keep up with that net run rate, which at the moment is not looking too impressive. So they haven't really scored many runs so far, and also they've lost top of their 4 batters pretty early. That's the one which comes in. It's a googly, and I don't really think it was picked up well by Adil Shafiq, but nonetheless, they will get a couple of more runs. Well, he's a tall man, Adil Shafiq. Got those long levers, can strike big. But at the moment, that's not really the demand of the current situation of the game. All they have to do is at least don't lose a wicket for the next 6 to 7 overs and see where you stand. Because if you try to be a little aggressive at this stage of the game, there is a high possibility you might not even play out the 20 overs and get bundled out. That's going towards the boundary. Bit of a teaser. He's done well. And they will come back for 3 runs. Yeah, each and every run is going to be so important at this juncture of the game. Adil Shafiq, of course, he is a batter who likes to play aggressive shots, likes to express himself. But looking at the current scenario, what they need to do is just weather the storm, because they are losing wickets very, very quickly and at regular intervals. None of the batter so far has looked comfortable. That one wicket of Amrit Basra, that was a huge one. 7 gone, 35 for 4. Well, this is very, very good captaincy. They've opted to keep 5 fielders in the circle. So they've got the long off in the circle alongside cover, deep point, fine leg and a short mid. They're trying to ensure that they don't allow the batters to get those easy singles, because this is something which they will try at the moment. They know that there's a lot of risk involved if they try to play big shots. You'll have to have a very big heart to do that. So you need to be a little mature and be sensible in your approach from this juncture of the game. Then how do you get those singles with this tight field setup? They've got a short cover. They've got a short mid wicket. It's a very, very tight field setup. Lovely delivery. Has he got that outside edge? And the umpire seems to be unmoved. And this is where I believe Farhan Ahmed, he has that leverage to get a slip in place. He's got that short cover. That's good. Also short mid. So the intent is quite aggressive, but I would really love to see a slip as well. The ball at times just holds this line and goes straighter. That's where he might just get that outside edge of these batters. Struggling times at the moment for Shafiq and Muhammad in the middle. What is the approach going to be from this point? And how much is going to be a good target? We have seen in the first game. This is played towards the cover region. Not in full control. They're looking for 2. And rightfully so denied by his partner, Muhammad, on the other end. Very economical so far for Farhan Ahmed. Just a couple of runs so far. Pulling it a little short on that occasion, and that's the field I'm talking about, the short mid. Not allowing these batters to rotate strike, and this is just going to add a lot of pressure on these two in the middle, because when you don't get the singles, that's where the frustration will mount and a rash shot might just come into play. Well, this is skied up in the air. Has he got plenty? You bet he has. Breaking the shackles is Muhammad. It was in the slot and he's slogged it for a maximum and a much needed one. was more like a SWAT coming in and just spoiling the over of Farhan Ahmed. He was bowling so well until the last delivery. It's 8 gone, 43 for 4. Calvin Harrison to continue, bowled a decent first over. And what an opportunity for Calvin as well to chip in with a few wickets. It's an ideal time when you know that the batters aren't really going after you. So this is where you have that privilege to flight the ball and give a bit of loop, entice the batter, try to go for a big shot. And in the process, there is a high possibility you will get a wicket or two. He's got a deep square. He's got a deep mid wicket. That's the last delivery. Yeah, not turning. Oh, that could have ricocheted off his hands and gone onto the stumps. Would have been such an unfortunate way to get out. Calvin Harrison, just having those 4 fielders in the circle. He too can afford to have another one. Maybe get that long one in the circle. And that's where you will really ask the batter, if you want runs from me, why don't you just clear the mid on and get those 6 runs? That's why you just need to put yourself in a bit of a test. And in a scenario pulled away. So boundaries have definitely dried up, and that is all because of they have lost these 4 wickets. And now that's what's going in the back of the mind, that if they lose another one, that means half of this side is gone. Now we just did the 9th over. There's plenty of overs to go after this. Lovely delivery, excellent bowling. And Calvin Harrison alongside his mate Farhan Ahmed. These two are making life tough out there for both the batters. This is top quality spin bowling we're witnessing by 2 exciting talents. Single to close out the 9th over. It's 48 for 4. Farhan Ahmed to continue. Got smashed for a 6 on the last delivery. Once again, this is high up in the air. And half a dozen more. It's a special shot. It's come right off the screws of the bat, and Farhan Ahmed now is being put under the pump. They had to target someone, and they're targeting Farhan Ahmed. And Farhan Ahmed, I think he's going to take this as a challenge. He wouldn't mind the batters to look to play the big shots against him. He might just entice one, toss one, and entice the batter to go big. Fired onto the stumps. Dot delivery. This is a good little battle and contest between Farhan Ahmed and Muhammad. So some signs coming in now to play those lofted strokes. Dot delivery. It's a good comeback by Farhan. He's bowled well. It's just those couple of deliveries where he went marginally full. And this is one indication of the surface that the margin of error is quite minimal. You get it wrong marginally and the batters, they just pounce on it and take full advantage. Because we've seen there's hardly any turn on this wicket. So you really need to rely on your variations your pace, your length specifically, and your line, you can just adapt according to a batter. Because you can see that Mohammad and Shafiq, they're not really strong cutters of the ball. So maybe Farhan Ahmed can try to come over the wicket and ball marginally short towards the offside channel and ask the batters to cut. Just get a packed offside field, have a point, short third and a cover and a deep cover. Beautifully bowled. That's a top class delivery. That is one way to really ask a few questions to the batters, because at the moment it's just getting slightly predictable. It just seems like Mohammad and Shafiq, they're waiting for a delivery to be fuller. They go down on one knee and they just hoik it towards the mid wicket. And this is what Farhan Ahmed should just avoid doing it. Hits it hard. Oh, what a brilliant take. He's hung on to it, and it's going to be Farhan Ahmed to have the last laugh. He was tongued for a maximum, but he gets his revenge instantly. Quite a similar delivery where he was smashed for a 6, but this time the batter tries to clear the long off boundary, finds the fielder, and another one bites the dust. So half the side is back into the hutch, and SACA are losing the plot. It's 10 gone, 56 for 5. What an eventful last over did we witness. It started off with a huge 6. It ended with a wicket. So Farhan Ahmed, he's done well. Even after he was tongued for a couple of huge 6s, still decent economy. He's given only 16 runs in a span of 3 overs. It's going to be Calvin Harrison to continue. Lovely delivery. And if you look closely, Calvin Harrison compared to the other bowlers so far, not only we talk about Nottinghamshire bowlers, we talk about Somerset as well, they weren't getting much turn, but you can see Calvin, he is getting hint of turn, and that is an absolute rip-scotter of a delivery. Full straight, you miss, I hit. Look at that, it's a flipper and not read by the batter. In the end, it was a nothing shot going at the back foot. You don't want to be doing that against a wrist spinner, and that too against Calvin Harrison, who's an absolute masterclass when it comes to be bowling these flippers. SACA are in deep trouble. It's 56 for 6. Well, this is turning out to be a very lethal combination, to say the least, for Farhan Ahmed from one end, and on the other end, you need to face Calvin Harrison. That was literally an unplayable delivery, pitching and just straightening, not reading the trajectory. So a lot of work now needs to be done as 2 new batters are in the middle. Hamidullah Qadri, he hasn't faced a ball. On the other end, his partner. Oh, look at that delivery. It's the googly. And clearly, Chinmay, he did not read that. Now, I'm pretty much optimistic about that. So he's asking a lot of questions. It's a very tight feed setup, short cover, slip, short mid. And all of a sudden now this wicket is playing a few tricks or two. There's bounce, there's some perches. The ball is gripping, it's turning. Calvin Harrison is on the verge of bowling a wicket maiden. Marvelous. Absolutely sensational stuff. He's bowled a maiden and has picked up a pricey wicket as well. 56 for 6 after 11. There's going to be more spin being introduced by the captain, Joe Clark, beg your pardon. It's going to be Liam Patterson-White. What a time to be coming on to bowl. It's such a good feeling when you're thrown the ball and you know that two new batters are they've made their way in the center. That's where you can just bowl with a bit more freedom and a big heart. Yeah, things not looking too good at the moment. Team SACA, they are now on a serious verge of not playing out these 20 overs and to be getting bundled out. For Ahan Ahmed, he's got one more over up his sleeve, so he's held back. Might just see him come in soon. I don't really think Calvin Harrison will be removed. He should be bowling out his quota. Yeah, now you can see that the batters are in two minds. Yeah, the staff seems to be quite relaxed at the moment. Why not? When you know that you've already gotten 6 wickets of the opponents, so enjoying their outing in the middle. And it's a soft dismissal. Liam Patterson-White straight away creates an impact in his first over by picking up another big wicket. Lovely delivery, tossed up and just closing the face a little too early. Wanted to play it with soft hands towards the short mid, but in the end, that turn completely deceived him in the end. And Chinmay Mulapudi will have to walk back. It's a sorry looking scorecard at the moment. 57 for 7. Perfect start here for Liam Patterson-White. Gets a wicket in his first over. Has given only 1 run. Quicker delivery. That's much more like it. Johal getting a go in the second game. And now I think the objective has to be to play out the 20 overs. Forget about getting those big shots, getting those quick runs. You need to just rotate strike and stay right till the 20th over. That should be the objective and the way to go about. If you've got any chance to be getting at least 120 and give something for your bowlers to bowl at. 12 gone, 58 for 7.
58 for 7 and really struggling here, SACA. Winning the toss and batting first. Nothing much gone their way. It's been a brilliant bowling performance. Excellent fielding as well. They look sharp right from the outset. Right from that first delivery bowled by Maker. Really put SACA on the back foot and they never recovered. Got to make sure that they now bat the remaining overs. Try to get somewhere close to 110. Perhaps give something for the bowlers to bowl at. Lovely afternoon here. Nice breeze blowing across onto that front foot. Nicely played, but good attacking field setting as well. 3 men on the offside in the ring. There's a short mid wicket in as well. Excellent captaincy from Joe Clark. Keeping the pressure on. Not letting them off the hook. Midullah Qadri just walked in. 2 new batters at the crease. Drives and drives nicely. Straight to the sweeper on the offside. Just a single. Things are just meandering along here. Nottinghamshire very well led by Joe Clark, and he's marshaled his troops brilliantly. Short and into the body, worked away on the onside. Fine leg comes around and once again great speed across the turf. Yes, keeps it to a single. That's the quality of Nottinghamshire, the fielding, that looks really sharp. Lovely pickup, even in this situation of the game where a lot of other sides will be a lot more relaxed, but they look sharp and they look professional. Such a formidable side. Down the leg side, that should be a wide, yeah. Just straying onto the pads on that occasion. He's bowled so well. Maker, he was the one who set the tone, the first ball, getting a wicket and really affected SACA right from the outset on the back foot. The captain losing wickets, 7 down for 61 at the moment, on the verge of perhaps getting bowled out. Played uppishly through the offside. Just a single. He's bowling with great accuracy. As he's been strength, relentless when it comes to line and length and building pressure. Quality fielding as well. Have at least saved so far 10 odd runs in the field. Short ball in the air and just short of that man at mid wicket. High up on the blade, but he survives. 13 overs done, 63 for 7. $63 for 7 after 13. This innings is going nowhere at the moment. Real loss of momentum. Patterson White continuing with his left arm spin. He's off to a brilliant start as well. Keeping it tight round the wicket. Just straying onto the pads. Was looking to just work it around the corner. That lap sweep couldn't really get it fine enough. Another dot ball. That short cover really close in here. That's excellent stuff. Stopping that single. Oh, beautifully bowled. Nice pace as well. Perfect length and little bit of turn. Beats the outside edge. This is superb bowling here from Patterson White. Absolutely giving nothing away. Worked away on the onside. These two are just occupying the crease at the moment. Nothing much happening. And the disappointing batting performance after the captain won the toss. Decided to bat. Wrapped on the pads. Just going down the leg side. And for another tidy over. 14 overs done. 65 for 7. .65 for 7 after 14. Good delivery right on the stumps there. Worked away on the onside for a single. Runs are just coming in ones at the moment. Just attacking the stumps. 4 fielders in the ring on the offside. And a sweeper cover as well. Nicely played. Good attacking fielding. Excellent captaincy from Joe Clark. Keeping the pressure on. .66 for 7. Kadri on 4 and Joel on 5 of 10 deliveries. Nice try, but straight to the covers. The pressure is building. Hey, not able to rotate strike as well. Terrific stuff from the bowlers. Really bowling superb areas. James is on a perfect length at the moment. This time he goes short, top edges it over the keeper's head. It's racing down towards the ropes. And the good effort just pulled inside. Terrific commitment in the field we have seen from Nottinghamshire this afternoon. Really applied a lot of pressure through quality fielding. Great commitment, desperation in the field and athleticism. That makes a world of difference. Short delivery down the leg side. Nothing off the bat. It's going to be signaled as a wide. Going short into the wicket. he's got fine leg and square leg back. And also there's a mid wicket in as well. So he's really testing him in that short pitch stuff. Beautiful delivery. Got him caught on the crease. That is an absolute ripper of a ball. Great length. After a couple of short deliveries, Qadri just getting stuck on the crease. He wasn't expecting a full length. That's smart bowling. He's Fox the batter there. Good looking drive, and he finds the gap. That's a delightful cover drive. Beautifully played. Everything was correct about that shot. Great placement to end the over. 73 for 7 after 15. .73 for 7. Left arm spinner continuing here, and it's been so impressive. Hasn't tried anything out of the ordinary, just the basic stuffs from him. Bowl wicket to wicket, keep it tight, just vary your pace. That's what he's done. On that leg stump line, and for once he's just made that little error, drifting onto the pads given as a wide. Trying to dart the ball in. Lofted, man coming around and takes the catch. Clever bowling here from Patterson White. Offside off stump, perhaps a little slow. And it invited the big shot. Hitting against the strong breeze as well. Brilliant fielding. Another one goes. 75 for the loss of 8 wickets now, SACA. .75 for the loss of 8 wickets. Patterson White bowling a beautiful spell here. Keeping things really tight. Few concern faces there. Still it's a learning curve for a lot of these youngsters coming here at the subcontinent, looking to master the craft of playing in these slow conditions, slow wickets with at times a little bit of variable bounce. That experience is invaluable. Tossed up delivery and looking to use his feet. It's straight to the covers. Nothing much happening at the moment. That's the second game of Abu Dhabi Counties Super Cup 2025. Terrific atmosphere here as well at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Nice breeze blowing. A very beautiful cricket ground to play cricket. 16 done. 78 for 8. Nice drive through the offside. Once again, brilliant fielding. That's been the feature for Nottinghamshire. They look so sharp in the field. Brilliant work in the covers. Terrific fielding unit. That's the captain on the offside, Joe Clark. Terrific athleticism. James is looking to bowl that corridor of uncertainty around off stump. Another good delivery. Just got big on him. Well played at the end. Played it with soft hands. Hitting that back of a length. He does mix his length up nicely, James. Every now and then he likes to bowl a short one as well. He's got the feel for that trap as well for the right hander if he wants to take it on. Oh, that one, another uppish forward defense, playing with hard hands. Perhaps could get a man in close slightly into that short cover. $78 for 8. Really struggling here, SACA. Worked away on the onside. Uppishly, there's no one close to the bat on the onside, so it's safe at the end. $79 for 8. Nottinghamshire, they would love to get the job done by getting them bowled out inside 20 overs. Uppish and safe enough again. Just skirted off the bat, sliced away past those two fielders. Short third and backward point. He's hitting the hard length and he's getting quite a bit of bounce. He's a tall man, James. Wonderful areas, good disciplines. On this pitch, you can't get people out by just blasting them. It's about discipline and patience. Short ball. Waiting to take it on, but no real timing whatsoever. Another tidy over, 17 done, 82 for 8. Worked away fine. And there's a fine leg back on the fence as well. A smart captaincy from Joe Clark. Don't want to give easy runs to the lower order batters of SACA at this stage of the game. Things are just meandering along and there is a bowling change. Rob Lord, who really started brilliantly. 2 wickets for 21. Comes back to finish his quota. Apesh, chance, brilliant! Absolute stunner, diving forward. And these kind of efforts really lifts the team. That really sums up their day so far in the field. Incredible take. Have a look at that. It was in two minds. And Apesh through the leg side. Look at the effort at fine leg. Another one goes 9 down for 83. SACA really struggling and on the verge of getting bowled out here. Nine down for 83. Lord picking up his third wicket. Quick delivery. That is brilliant wicket keeping as well. That was sharp. Really digged it in and got that steep bounce. Absolutely terrific stuff. Have a look at that. It was sharp. It angled back at him as well, and that struck him on the helmet. So there's going to be concussion protocols. Physio coming out. I think he's absolutely fine, which is great to see. That was a nasty delivery. It just took off. Also, it just snaked back in, cramped him for room, and he had no way to go. Back live, another quick delivery. He's just been relentless with his length. Good odd short ball, and he's bowled that full length as well. Right from the word go, it was just terrific. In Nottinghamshire, they've been all over SACA here. Second game of the tournament. Short square leg and mid wicket catching on the onside. That one also reared up of a length. He had no clue whatsoever, just playing slightly across the line as well. Getting himself into a bit of trouble. High class spell coming in from Rob Lord. Disappointing batting performance after winning the toss A lot was expected, but they were up against a high-class attack. Up and over. And he's done well here at third man. End of a brilliant spell from Lord. 3 for 23 of his 4 overs. 18 overs done. 85 for 9. Whacked away. Good work in his follow through.
Well, that has been the story for Team SACA. They're playing the second game. Unfortunately, they lost their opening game as well against Somerset. And you can see now a few worried faces, because if they go on to lose this game, I think their journey to be going to the next round is pretty much done and dusted. This is played nicely towards long off. It's aerial. It's a long chase. But the ball eventually wins in the end, and 4 important runs added to the tally.
Has something to cheer about for the fans of SACA. Really struggled with the bat. Once again, the top order not really living up to the expectations. It's a hard learning curve for a lot of these youngsters touring the subcontinent, playing on a slowish wicket. But credit has to be given to Nottinghamshire bowlers, and some outstanding fielding, very good captaincy played a part. James continuing here. Looking to go inside the line, and he's missed it altogether. That's the end of the innings. South Asian Cricket Academy, they're bowled out for just 89 inside 20 overs. It just took them 18.3 overs. A terrific Yorker from James to finish off in style.
Yeah, very sorry looking batting card. The openers, Arav and Amir, couldn't really get going. It was a disaster start, to say the least. On the very first ball, Arav going early, and then you can see none of the batters could really get going. And the spinners, they were absolutely magnificent. There was some resilience coming in from Ismail Muhammad, but none of the batters could really capitalize and really go on to convert this into a big one.
Lots of starts, but no one really making that significant contribution, and the bowlers were just terrific from Nottinghamshire. All start with Robert Lord picking up 3 wickets, 2 wickets there for Farhan Ahmed with his off spin, 2 wickets for Liam Peterson, White, 1 wicket each there for Harmison as well, along with James. A terrific bowling performance, only 6 extras, and I can tell you what, they've at least saved about 10 to 15 runs in the field as well. They were just terrific. Very well led by Joe Clark. That's the target for Nottinghamshire. They just need 90 runs to win in 20 overs at 4.5 runs per over. We will dive into a short break and back with the run chase.
Welcome back once again, viewers. We're all set for this run chase, and all they need is 90 runs. It's a sorry looking scorecard at the moment for Team SACA. They're playing the second game, mind you. Started off with a loss early on against Somerset, and even in this game, the batters couldn't really take the opportunity and couldn't really get going. So, well, I think they don't have anything to lose. They'll have to go all out. And you never know. It's a game of cricket, so you need to give your 100% and try to pick up those early wickets. And that's the only way that they've got the slightest of chances to even think of getting close to win this game.
Absolutely, they got to pick up few early wickets and make those inroads, perhaps create a bit of panic into that strong batting lineup of Nottinghamshire, which is really asking too much. But you never know in cricket. Funny things happen. It's all about staying in the present and getting the ball in the right areas and make sure they take their chances.
Yeah, absolutely, Asghar Khan. I think the mindset has to be aggressive. You need to come out with a positive approach that you need to pick up early wickets. That's the only way I believe that they will have a chance to win this game. Containing, I think it's just not going to work, especially against such a strong studded lineup of Nottinghamshire, who've bowled exceptionally well. All the bowlers really bowl well on this wicket, adapted to this new surface. And in the end, 89 is all they've allowed the opponents to score. So Gabby Botha gives a thumbs up and says play is ready. That's going to be Joe Clark, the captain, alongside Lydon James, the two destructive openers. Well, look to go big early on. Nicely bowled and equally well played. Straight away gets off the mark.
Looking really positive, moving his feet nicely, getting into good position and a crisp punch through the offside. Captain at the top of the order, Joe Clark, is a special talent, been around for a long time. He'll be looking to get the job done. Wonderful player to watch when he gets going.
Oh, absolutely. We will be in for some treat if Joe Clark gets going. Pretty much known for his big shots. A specialist in a T20 game. And I don't think so he's going to be under any kind of pressure. Because when you know that you're chasing below 100, yeah, you can just go out there and express yourself. Enjoy your outing. That's a good delivery. So there is something for the fast bowlers. It's just that the bowlers of Team SACA, they haven't really utilized this wicket to their advantage.
Absolutely. It's about adaptability and getting it right and trying to assess the conditions, whether you're batting or bowling. It's a hard learning curve for them. Early on, lost to Somerset. They're playing the double header. Sometimes it's difficult to back it up, especially when things are not going your way. Nice punch through the offside, straight to the fielder in the deep. Perhaps he can just afford to pitch the ball a yard fuller. You got to be prepared to get driven with the brand new ball. If you are to look to take wickets, you got to take that risk and draw the batters forward.
Yeah, they're all smiling there in the dugout, and why not? They know they've done a fantastic job in the first innings, bundling out them to just 89. Short, trying to cut that a little too hard, not getting it from the middle. Yeah, both these two batters in the middle, they can just take their sweet time in the middle. Just get a good eye onto the surface, apply themselves in the middle. And once they get going, they can just express themselves and shift gears. And at the moment, there's no real urgency whatsoever. And the urgency, I believe, will be coming in from Team SACA. The moment they will see they're not getting any wickets, that's where they will be trying different things in the center.
They got to make inroads. Crack through the offside. That one was hit like a rocket. Beautiful shot.
Well, this one has been absolutely screamed away. It's gone like a tracer bullet. In no time, it has reached the fence. He's absolutely found the sweet spot of the bat. And this shot is definitely going to give him a lot of confidence. So they're up and running. And Nottinghamshire, they have announced their arrival in this tournament. Quite a formidable, destructive side. Of course, we saw what havoc they created in with the ball early on. Lovely delivery. That ball not really swinging, just holding its line and going straighter.
And if a decent over comes to an end, SACA, they need wickets to stay in the game. 6 for none, Nottinghamshire after 1.
So it's going to be Hassan Mughal to be sharing the new ball. Well, let's see if he can extract any kind of early movement with the new ball. So far, there wasn't really indication in the first over. It was coming onto the bat very nicely. Hassan steaming in for the first time. Shot, cut, and cut hard. Once again, he's found the boundary. They're up and running, Nottinghamshire.
Another very fine shot. This time the skipper climbing into that one with an offer, and he really thumped it through the offside. That's not the length. Mughal needs to pitch it up and give himself the chance. You might get driven, but you want to get driven off the front foot to induce the edge.
Yeah, absolutely. And also with two fielders outside and with this pace, I don't really think Joe Clark is going to be under some troubles. Oh, he's done well. He's saved a couple of runs for his side. And that's good effort in the deep.
They need a moment of inspiration in the field, and such efforts really required, especially when you're playing against top quality side of Nottinghamshire. They got to stay focused here and stay in the present and try to fight as hard as possible, defending a mediocre total. Oh, beautiful delivery. Just a few inches fuller, and he's caused a problem there.
Well, if he can just continue to what he just did in the last delivery, that's where I think there will be an opportunity coming soon their way. The problem has been the consistency. That has been lacking in this tournament so far. They're playing the second game, and the bowling has been slightly wavered. Need to be a bit more disciplined, especially when you're bowling with the new ball. It's not all that easy to control. There you go once again, spraying down the leg side and extra added to the telly.
Just getting a little too greedy. Tried to bowl that magic delivery. Tried to swing it from leg stump and just kept on going with the angle. You just need to be focusing on that consistency. Ball after ball. That's where the Nottinghamshire bowlers, they were so disciplined. That one just stayed down a little. Really wanted to go over the top there. Joe Clark gets beaten.
Yeah, just needs to adjust his line a bit more. He can't afford to be pitching the ball onto that middle or even the leg stump, because he is getting that extra movement off the surface after the ball is pitching. We saw how brilliant the fast bowlers were in the first innings. Rob Lord, he was brilliant with the new ball. Oh, beautifully bowled. That is a magnificent delivery. It's coming sharply and it's cut him into half.
That's a brilliant delivery. Oh, such a good ball to get rid of Joe Clark. That takes some doing. And Mole has produced a beauty to inspire SACA. Nottinghamshire, they lost their first wicket. It's the end of captain. 13 for 1.
Hassan Mughal, after being smashed on the very first ball in this over, he's picked up the most important wicket of Nottinghamshire. Their captain, Joe Clark, goes early. And that's a big wicket to the youngster's name, and I think he will remember it for a very long time. And nonetheless, he is swinging the ball both ways. Cut away once again. He's got protection in the deep, so single to close out a good over for Team SACA. Getting the all-important wicket of the captain. It's 14 for 1. So the new batter who's just made his way in the center is going to be Jack Haynes. He's come out to a situation where his team needs only 76 runs and the required run rate is below 5. So no problems whatsoever in regards to this column. Still, they've got a slip in place. It's good to see the aggressive intent coming in. Lovely delivery. And equally well played, coming right behind the line of the ball.
Good stuff all round. Now they got rid of the skipper, Joe Clark. It's important that they build pressure from the other end as well. Consistency. Keep hitting that length around that top of off stump. And build pressure. If they can get them freed down for somewhere around 30, 40 and delay the inevitable, that will go a long way in the future games for SACA. Cracked off the back foot once again. The timing is good and the fielding is also brilliant.
Yeah, out of the 3 departments, one department has really impressed, if you talk about Team SACA, is their fielding. That has been top notch. Not only in this game, even the previous encounter against Somerset, they did show glimpses as to how athletic and agile these youngsters are. They're giving their 100% in the ground. And that is what you love to see when you're playing at the highest levels. Short delivery, drifting out of the leg side, another extra. This is something which you can't really afford to be doing when you are defending only 89 runs. Have to be precise and disciplined.
Oh, absolutely. They're not able to just string deliveries together, ball after ball, couple of tight overs. And that's where I'm sure with experience and time they will look to execute those skills a lot better. Nicely played on the offside and steered away. And they're coming back for the second. It's going to be overthrows. No. good delivery and just played away on the offside. They can afford to take plenty of time here, Nottinghamashire. A left armer continuing here. Oh, lovely delivery. Past the slip and goes fine for 4. Great ball, but unlucky on that occasion.
Yeah, he was almost on the verge of picking up a wicket. Lovely delivery, a hint of movement, very close to the slip fielder, and lucky for Jack Haynes getting a streaky boundary. So getting runs thick and fast without taking any risks whatsoever. And this is what happens when you are chasing a very low, modest total. You come out with an intent and just one big over and that's it. The match just completely goes out of your grasp pretty quickly. Beautifully played. Very smart and mature batting so far. Looking to rotate strike. Playing with soft hands, and this is what is required. I don't really think that they're going to really take this game deep. I have this gut feeling they're going to try and finish this game as quickly as they can.
Yeah, it's all about getting through the new ball. I mean, yes, they lost their skipper, but these two are looking really good and established at the crease. And this is a dangerous sort of period for SACA with the ball. The ball just getting slightly old. While he's been caught, angled across, and that widest third slip takes a very good catch. They're 2 down now.
Well, he's taken an absolute stunner. Have a look at this effort. He had minimal time to react. And look at those reflexes. Absolutely sensational stuff. And they picked up another wicket. It's 24 for 2. So timed wicket coming in for Team SACA. And in comes the new batter. It's going to be Tom Morris. Nicely flicked away and brilliant bit of fielding. Well, time and time again, they're really proving how brilliant these men are in the outfield.
Yeah, it's not easy. And you get bowled out for 89 and to be able to come out and get your act together and feel well. Certainly they have been sparkling in the field, quite sharp, taking their chances. All is looking good for SACA, despite they may not be able to go on and defend this total, but there are positive signs.
Driven. This protection will only be a single here. Also, if you talk about the captain, Amrit Basra, hats off to his fitness levels. He was there in the first match, fielding 20 overs, and then he came out to bat, scored a magnificent 50 for his side, and here he is again in the field in the scorching heat. It's not that easy conditions out there. The sun is out, and it's just not the best of conditions at the moment. Lovely delivery, short and completely beats the batter.
Yeah, warm, much warmer afternoon than usual here in Abu Dhabi. The breeze blowing across the ground should help the conditions to just be bearable enough. A lot of these Englishmen coming from the winter in the UK, so different weather, but they have adapted to the conditions quite brilliantly so far. Down the leg side, that's been the problem. Mughal has bowled some very good deliveries at times. He is just a bit too loose, straying onto the pads. He's got to slip in. He's got to make him drive around that off stump. Haynes, 11 of 8, still early into his innings. Tall, elegant player. Likes to sit back on that back foot. Fuller, and driven in style. That's a wonderful on drive.
Well, just keeping things so simple in the middle. No fuss about that shot. Just a simple push, and the timing did the rest. It's a lightning quick outfield, and you do get to value for your shots. That shot was placed to perfection. So just the 59 more required. After every one or two good deliveries, the fast bowlers, they just give one loose delivery, and on that loose delivery, Nottinghamshire batters, they get the opportunity. Yeah, maybe that inside edge as well, and also slightly high on that previous ball.
That is what is exactly required. Perfect length. Asking the question, Mughal is a good prospect from SACA. He is tall and he's got a beautiful action, ability to move the ball both ways as well. So he's got all the ingredients to become a fine fast bowler. This is all part of education, learning the game and competing against the best. Oh, beautiful balance at the crease. Lovely shot off the pads. The head was in a great position. The runs are flowing here for Nottinghamshire.
We can see the line just marginally onto the leg side, but see how he's just shuffled across the stumps and has converted that good delivery into a bad one. Such is the class of Haynes. 4 gone, 35 for 2. Nudged away to edge, short mid. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Seems like a leg by. Yeah, it is a leg by. I think it's high time now. The captain, Amrit Basra, needs to introduce spin into the attack, because yes, they have picked up those 2 wickets, but at the same time, they've gone for runs as well. 36 in a span of 4.1. That's a very good score.
Yeah, they're just flowing in terms of the run rate. And Haynes look in absolutely brilliant form. Couple of boundaries in the previous over. All is looking good here. Punched away on the offside. Once again, brilliant fielding. They're looking a sharp fielding side. Unfortunately, their batting just let them down after winning the toss and batting first. But I'm sure in this tournament and in the future games, there's plenty of class there, plenty of talent, which will definitely rise to the occasion in the future games.
Yeah, quite certainly. This was one of the greatest opportunities to be playing against the greats of the game. Beautifully played. It's just getting it from the middle of the bat. That sound of the bat is a testament of the fact that they're really middling the ball, and it is a very good wicket to bat on. We keep on saying again and again that it's just the first 3 to 4 overs where you do see the ball does tend to jag around, move around, seam. But after that, nothing for the bowlers.
Absolutely, Owais Ali. There's no demons in this track. This is a wonderful batting wicket, and that is indication of such a easy pace pitch. Fraction wide, fraction short. You got so much time to punch that one through the offside. Great technique.
Yeah, you can just trust the wicket, and you can see that he waited. He let the ball come to him and then played it as late as he could. Once again, just a simple push and steered it away for a boundary. So only 48 is what is more needed to clinch their first victory in this tournament. Nudged away once again, a dot delivery. Yeah, they need wickets. That's the only way I believe they've got a minimal chance to win this game.
Absolutely, but this is not the pitch where it's really hooping around and you can blast the batters out with extreme pace or something like that, or vicious turn. It's just a perfect batting wicket, and that's where I think all you can do is to stay patient and keep hitting the right length and the right line as well. Certainly not that delivery to end the over. 5 overs gone, 43 for 2.
So they've made a bowling change. Johal is going to be bowling the last over, and on the very first ball, he's created an impact and he's picked up a wicket.
That's a price scalp as well. Haynes just dancing down the pitch. It was too wide from him. Just get a little faint tickle to the wicketkeeper. Something to cherish about for SACA. And they got rid of another wicket. First ball of the spell. Couldn't have started better. 43 for 3.
Manraj Johal picks up a wicket on the very first ball. That is going to really skyrocket his confidence. He's got a slip in place. And in comes the new batter. It's going to be Sam King. Watchfully guiding it towards the cover. And that's all they need. Singles will do the job for them. And Team SACA, yes, they have picked up the 3 wickets. And now they would be wondering and thinking, what if we would have scored at least 140, 150? We would have had a great game in our hands.
Oh, absolutely. That was the disappointment after winning the toss. On a good wicket. At least you want to be putting 150 to give your bowlers something to bowl at. So far they've done well in the power play, picking up 3 wickets for 44. Staying in the hunt. Oh, beautiful delivery. Past the outside edge, perfect length.
Well, he's just been introduced into the attack and he's asking a few questions already. Lovely ball. The ball pitching and slight bit of movement going away from Tom Morris. This is a good little contest we are witnessing. Pressure, of course, is on SACA. No pressure whatsoever on the men in yellow at the moment. They're going along with utmost ease.
He's got to maintain that pressure now. He does. That's a good length delivery. As they stay around the offside. You need back-to-back tight overs here. And keep chipping away at the wickets. I think they just need to focus on a length and get the field in the right areas. And this is as simple as that. They got to pick 7 more wickets. Forget about those remaining 45 runs and those overs. They just will hope that they can exert a bit of pressure here. Good captaincy, having a slip in, and that man at backward point close in on the offside.
Yeah, that is a very positive approach if ever the captain is thinking in that point of view. But for that, I think after 6 overs, you'll have to ensure you don't really open up your field. Maybe just one fielder or a couple of fielders outside, and maybe all the other fielders can stay in the circle. And you can ask the batters, well, if you just want to finish this game off quickly, why don't you just clear the 30-yard boundaries and finish the game in style? Beautifully bowled once again. That's a good delivery and a great start for Johal. Picks up a wicket in his first. Power play done and dusted. 45 for 3.
Six overs done and dusted. 45 for 3. For the 45 required for Nottinghamshire. Starts off with a wide. It's so important early on in the spell to get it right straight away, get into a groove and work from there, build pressure. Short and wide and thumped away on the offside. A lot of territory to cover for the fielder in the deep, who does eventually a good job, but they come back for a couple. It's got to be full. Can't afford to bowl short on a slow wicket. There's a lot of time for the batters to rock back and punch off the back foot. Really punches it again on the offside. Another easy single. You can't afford to leak those easy singles at this stage. You've got to make these batters work hard for their runs and perhaps take few chances. Get an extra man in the ring and bowl those nagging lengths and entice them into playing those big shots. Again, down the leg side. Well, he's picked up a wicket here. Not a great delivery, but perfect result. Now 49 for 4. And the young off spinner picking up a wicket in his first over. 49 for 4. .49 for 4. Oh, real poor delivery and the leg slip with a desperate dive. Unable to stop that one. That has gone for 5 wides. Just completely lost it. Was trying to bowl it a little quicker through the air there. Khanna. And it just drifted on towards that leg stump. No chance for the wicketkeeper. Slip coming across with a desperate dive. Doesn't quite get to it. That releases all the pressure. Allowing to play that paddle round the corner. This outfield is lightning fast. That will be another boundary. You get full value of your shots. And he gets off the mark. The lovely little lap sweep round the corner. Not short fine. That's easy pickings for a class player like him. Full toss. Worked away on the onside. Will just be a single on this occasion. Yes, he's picked up a wicket, but he hasn't really looked threatening. "14 runs in a wicket of this over." Last ball coming up. Punches hard in front of square on the offside. Will be at least 2. Yeah, they're coming back for the second. 7 gone. 61 for 4. "61 for 4. Joel continuing. Shot wide. Offside, off stump. It's been hammered away. Pass backward point for another boundary. So they are in a hurry here to finish this game off. Cracking cut shot. No chance for the backward point fielder and just raced away. Again, shot offside, off stump. Nicely punched. This time straight to the fielder. Nottinghamashire playing their first game of the tournament, and they look in absolutely control. Brilliant with the ball, outstanding in the field. Yes, they've lost 4 wickets, but overall rhythm of the batting has just been superb. They're in control of this run chase. Good delivery this time, a lot closer to that off stump. That's where he can afford to get a foot fuller as well. Don't really allow that extra bit of width. Beautiful conditions here at the Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi's Counties Super Cup 2025. Day 1, second game. Nottinghamashire, they're looking complete control. Another fine short square of the wicket. A lot of territory to cover for the sweeper who does well. .66 for 4. Left and right hand combination in the middle, and it's a good opportunity for these batters to just get some game time before business end of this tournament. They're playing their first game, so perfect opportunity to bat. These conditions pulled away in style here, and he's bisected those two fielders, fine leg and square leg, right between those two. Top shot here, kept it down as well. Rolled his wrist on top of the bounce. Gets the placement right. Not a great delivery from Joel. Banging it halfway down at his pace is not a great idea, and it's been punished. Tom playing really well. Solid in defense. 8 overs gone, 70 for 4. Wide delivery there. Extras, it's been a bit of a concern here for SACA with the ball. Yes, the ground fielding has been superb, but bowling lacking that consistency. He goes reverse and he goes over the top. Easily done. Terrific shot coming in here. Really great improvisation. That switch hit, beautifully played. Nottinghamshire cruising at the moment. Just need 15 more to win their first game. Absolute clinical performance coming in from them in all aspects of the game. Inside edge this time. Qadri flighting the ball, really tossing it up. He goes again, and he gets enough on it to go all the way for 6. That is a tremendous shot. Absolutely brilliant from Matthew. Great improvisation, and the result is an outstanding one. And takes a lot of skill to be able to create so much power with that reverse flick for 6. These players, the modern day batters, they have tremendous amount of skill when it comes to playing these unorthodox shots. Worked away on the onside for another single. It's all too easy at the moment. Qadri really struggling. "82 for 4, just 8 more required." Round the wicket, Qadri nudged away on the offside. That's nicely bowled. Nottinghamshire in control here. What a formidable performance coming in from this powerful side. Nice drive from Tom this time. That will be the end of 9 overs, 83 for 4. "83 for 4 after 9 overs. Now it's just a matter of time before they finish things off here. Brilliant performance from Nottinghamshire. Left arm over the wicket. Straying onto the pads, worked away fine. Will just be a single. Inching closer to a magnificent victory here, Nottinghamshire. Very well led by Joe Clark. They lost the toss, but the bowlers really applied a lot of pressure, getting the ball in the right areas, asking the questions, and fielding was just outstanding. A batting collapse from South Asian Cricket Academy. Nothing much to bowl as far as the bowlers are concerned, defending a mediocre 89. Big shot, and he's absolutely nailed it for 6. What a way to finish the game off. Oh, not quite. Not quite. I just thought it went all the way for 4. Just a bounce inside. So 2 more required here. Matthew is playing a brilliant little knock here. Cracked hard through the offside. Certainly with that shot, he seals the deal for Nottinghamshire. They won by 6 wickets. That is absolute thumping victory. What a way to finish from Matthew. Won by 6 wickets with overs to spare. That is one hell of a performance from the Knots. Brilliant display with the bat as well. Yes, they lost those 4 wickets, but they were never in any doubt whatsoever. Kept the momentum, kept going. Well, that's the batting card. James went early for 5, and Joe Clark went for 7. 26 for Haynes, 13 for Tom Morris, and Matthew, 29 of just 12 deliveries, 11 extras as well. They cruised to victory. It just took them 9.3 overs to overhaul the total, 92 for 4. far as the bowling is concerned, nothing really much to talk about. Fast bowlers getting a wicket each. Hassan Mughal bowled that special delivery to dismiss Joe Clark, and Joel also picking up 1 for 11 and 1 for 16 for the spinner Khanna. Nottinghamshire, they won by a comprehensive margin, 6 wickets. That's the match summary. South Asian Cricket Academy batting first, 89, all out. Top scored by Ismail Mohammed with 18, 3 wickets there for Lord, 2 wickets each there for Patterson White and Farhan Ahmed. In reply, they cruised to victory in just 9.3 overs. 29 for Matthew was the top score, 1 wicket each for Joel, Khanna and Mughal. Nottinghamshire, they won by 6 wickets. We will dive into a short break and back with the post-match presentation ceremony with OS Ali.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Abu Dhabi County Super Cup 2025. It was match number 2. SACA win the toss, batting first, and have managed to score just the 89 runs. And unfortunately, they were bundled out, not playing out their allotted 20 overs. In reply, Nottinghamashire chasing it down comfortably in just 9.3 overs and have won this game comprehensively by 6 wickets. Well, now I would like to invite the captain of Nottinghamashire, Joe Clark, to please come forward and have a few words with us. Joe, you were absolutely phenomenal with your leadership qualities. Tell me, what was the game plan and the strategy before the game?
No real strategy or game plan, to be honest. Just first game for a while for a lot of our boys, so just go out and showcase their skills, and I felt like we've done that.
A great start to the tournament. How's the mood in the camp?
Yeah, good. But we'll have a game tomorrow as well, and we'll be looking to show the same skills tomorrow when we come up against Somerset.
Well, you were absolutely brilliant, and best of luck for the next game tomorrow. Congratulations. Well, that was Joe Clark, the captain of Nottinghamshire, pretty much excited. Now, it's time for the player of the match, and the player of the match goes to, I think, none other than Robert Lord for his magnificent bowling performance in 4 overs. He gave just the 22 runs and picked up 3 wickets. Robert, congratulations. You were absolutely phenomenal with your bowling performance. Tell me more about the surface. How did the wicket help you?
It was quite slow at first, actually, a little bit tacky from both ends. So I think myself and Connor both opening the ball and just were trying to be as aggressive as possible, really, and try and take some wickets in the power play, which we managed to do.
You're playing on a different surface, different conditions, different wicket. How difficult was it to adapt to the situation?
Yeah, I guess it's tough at first, but I think as a team, as a bowling group, we adapted pretty well, pretty quickly. So I think we did really well to reduce them to the total that we did, and obviously bowl them out as quickly as we did as well.
Well, you were absolutely sensational, and best of luck for the next game tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was Robert Lord for his brilliant bowling performance. We are done and dusted for the post-match presentation, but don't go anywhere. We've got another exciting game lined up for you. Until then, stay tuned.